Good morning. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome to my home. My name is Favor. If you're new, I'd like to welcome you and thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you'll subscribe. It is free. We are a vlogging channel. Now that just means we vlog here at the house. We vlog on the road. We vlog on cruise ships when we're cruising. We vlog in the camper. We just vlog. And if that's something you're interested in, please subscribe. It is 11:11 a.m. Thursday, the 27th of April. It is 77 degrees outside. We are going to be camping in just a few days. We're very excited about that. We did get word that the camper is supposed to be ready. A little frustration with that as they actually didn't repair the refrigerator. If you'll recall, or maybe you're new, the refrigerator in the camper works sometimes and other times it doesn't. We have assumed that there is a loose ground wire, but we are not 100% sure. The dealer could not, they've had it for a month. They could not replicate the problem, which we find odd because the last 3 camping trips, it's done it repeatedly. So it's just frustrating that they've had it for a month. And you can't tell me they spent a month trying to replicate the problem because we know that they didn't. But yeah, so hopefully when we camp next, we won't be having a problem. We'll see. Oh, by the way, this shirt is from Thread Tank. So just, they're really cute. Look for somebody's discount code. I don't have a discount code. They sent this to me at Christmas and I did a video on it. So there you go. It's just a cute little shirt. I think they're fantastic. Anyway, so that's that. And I need to meal plan and things like that for that camping trip. I'm thinking of a chicken cordon bleu on the Blackstone. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about other things. For dinner tonight, I'm gonna make a sheet pan chicken. I just was watching a video on Keto Focus and she did a sheet pan chicken and it just looked really, really delicious. So the chicken is defrosting back there and I'm going to make that for me tonight for dinner. And the other chicken breast, because there's 2 or sometimes there's 3 in there. Chandler would like a chicken quesadilla, so he's gonna have that. And Robert is going to have leftover fajitas. That poor man has had fajitas like almost every day this week. He doesn't complain, but that's what he's going to have. And I had that last night for dinner. It was so delicious. Oh my goodness, I just took the leftover fajitas, chicken and beef, and threw them in a little pan with some butter and warmed them up, and then put them in a bowl with some queso and pico de gallo and some lettuce. Oh, and avocado. It was outstanding, outstanding. I mean, how could anything be wrong with that? Anyway, so that's kind of what's on the agenda for today. I'm going to be cooking dinner, nothing major. I've got more comments to catch up on. Finalize the vlog, that'll be up tomorrow. And yeah, get ready to go out of town. I am very, very excited. My contacts are super dry. These are the new ones and they are super dry. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I'm just not fit for contacts. Maybe my eyes are just not okay for contacts. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what's happening today. I am babbling and rambling on and, oh, I wanted to show you this. This is a little purse from Stitch Fix. So it was in the Shop Your Looks. I really like this. It's a canvas and it's it's not canvas, it's a fabric and it's a stripe. I just thought this was just a perfect summer purse. I have gone back and forth between really preferring a crossbody to a full-on bag. But this is about as big as I like it. It's a little bigger than I would really prefer, but yeah. So it's just really nice fabric. You can get it at Stitch Fix. They still had a whole bunch of them and they come in different colors also. And there's a zipper pocket and 2 slide pockets. It's pretty big. So there you go. And yeah, it holds way more than I would ever need to bring with me. And look at this, isn't this the cutest? Found a little brush. I don't know where I saw this. I don't know if it was at the dollar store or somewhere, but I grabbed it because that is fantastic. Fantastic. Great to bring in my purse. So there we go. Okay, all right, you guys, I'm gonna stop rambling at you before this vlog gets too terribly long, which it will anyway. And I will see you probably at dinner. Okay, hello, it's dinner time. So I have the chicken breast over here. I'm going to get the marinade ready, and then I'm gonna chop up the broccoli and asparagus and get everything on the pan and throw it in the oven. It is, ouch, that is so hot. It is really quite the easy recipe. I don't have any other vegetables other than broccoli, asparagus, and cauliflower. So that's what we're gonna use. Okay, not cauliflower, because I don't have any that's not frozen, but I do have fresh broccoli I bought for another recipe that I just have not had the energy to do. So, unfortunately, and that really stinks because I really want to make it, but it's very involved, and I just cannot be bothered to make an involved recipe right now. 1 teaspoon of pepper, 2 teaspoons of salt. If you're using dried parsley, it's more powerful than fresh parsley, so don't use the full. I feel like this would be really good if you put some dill in it also. Rob, and then used it as a salad dressing. Maybe use garlic powder instead of the fresh garlic, unless you cooked off that garlic a little bit in the butter, in the melted butter. I don't know, you may like the raw garlic. A lot of people do. I prefer it to be cooked a little bit. All right, there we go. There's that. Now let me get the broccoli out. Actually, let me put this up and then I'm gonna get the broccoli out. There we go. Chicken on. She used chicken legs, and I do have some, but y'all, if you've been watching, you know I'm not a fan. And she also said you could use chicken thighs. Same, not a fan. So that's okay. We'll just, I probably should have waited to put the asparagus on till the broccoli cooked a little bit. But we'll just have extra soft asparagus. One of these chicken breasts is for Chandler for his chicken quesadilla, because he's going to have that for dinner. He just felt like a quesadilla. I said that was fine. Alrighty, I think that's enough broccoli. I'll put the rest in something else tomorrow. Yeah, 1 second, listen. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit of the marinade on the veggies, just so they have some flavor to them. A little bit of could probably just kind of pour it on the pan, which I may do with the leftover if I have any. Try and kind of heavily coat things. Oh, Miss Addie, are you serenading us with your heavy breathing? It's so lovely. Goodness gracious. It's just gonna get worse because it's just gonna get hotter outside, and I just am so hot with all my furs. Isn't that right, Princess? He's so beautiful. All right, in the oven it goes for, I think she said 40 minutes or so. I don't know. Of course, I'll leave the recipe linked for you. So I will see you when it comes out of the oven. I'm very excited about this. It smells wonderful. I hope it's delicious. Okay, there it is, all finished. Yummy, yummy. It looks delicious. I will let you know. Good morning. It is 11:32, Thursday, the 29th of April. 82 degrees outside. We are expecting some thunderstorms today. Not too many. Tomorrow, a whole bunch. And even more on Saturday, and then possibly some on Sunday. So how are you today? I'm doing pretty well. I hope that you are too. Today we're going to be in the kitchen. I want to make, I'm pulled out my cookbooks. I'm in the mood for some blueberry muffins, maybe some cinnamon muffins, and also, which are in Keto Gatherings, and they're my favorite recipes for that, is in Keto Gatherings. And then tonight, this is sort of a play or a version of steak tips and gravy. It's like beef stroganoff. It's basically what I made before when I made steak tips on the channel. I'm going to be following this recipe for Chandler for dinner tonight. I am actually going to have pizza. I am in the mood for pizza. So I'm going to have that, and I need to put a brisket in either the oven or the foodie. I think I'm going to put it in the oven because I'm going to do the stroganoff in the foodie for Chandler. So yeah, what else am I going to do? I got to figure out what Rob would like for dinner. I'm kind of just doing a hodgepodge. Evie's incoming, Evie, doing a hodgepodge tonight because we're leaving tomorrow, and I want to make sure I have a little bit of brisket to go in the camper. I'd like to have tacos prepared because tomorrow is going to be a late day getting to Galveston, so I want to make sure that we have something in place to eat that's quick. So tacos, and in fact I can just bring the meat. I don't even have to make the tacos. So yeah, but the plan for the camper is chicken cordon bleu, Madame Croque. What is that word? It's on the screen right here. And a couple of other kind of fancier meals in the camper because I kind of want to, I'm in the mood to cook, I'm in the mood to be in the kitchen, and I'm in the mood to be in the camper. So yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from the dealer because we need to set our time to pick it up on Friday, and I haven't really heard anything. We're a little nervous about that, and it's too late to cancel the trip now. So, and the cruise ships are going to be coming in on Sunday. So watch for a live on Sunday. If this is going up after Sunday, I'll try and get this one up Sunday morning. So that way you'll know this afternoon. Today is the 29th, May 2nd. So May 2nd, you'll know May 2nd in the afternoon, we're going to try and go live. If we can, when the cruise ships come in. If you don't see a live, obviously we couldn't do anything. It may be pouring down rain. We'll have to see. So yeah, or there may be too many crowds. We're concerned about crowds, and we are not interested in being in crowds. So there you go. This little cute shirt, it says couch soiree. It's kind of wrinkly. Maybe it's straightened up a little bit. It's that material that wrinkles a lot. It's a Loft shirt. It's a Loft t-shirt. They tend to wrinkle. It's just super cute. It's a little short, and I'm very hairy because I've been holding cats. These are my Jeulia leggings. But it's just comfortable, and I wanted to wear it. It's a little, I can't figure out what it is about it that kind of bugs me. I don't like want to wear it with a pair of shorts out of the house. This is a house shirt. It's also thin. So I don't know if it's still available. If it is, I'll link it for you down in the description box. But I had for breakfast, I had some 90-second bread that I toasted in some butter on the stovetop and put a little jam on top. So good. Eggs and bacon, of course. I have been in the mood for bread and toast and comfort foods. I've cut this out a few times, or maybe I've only briefly mentioned it. My blood sugar's been dropping quite a bit lately, and I've been very low energy. So I've done a bunch of research and reading on that, trying to figure out what's going on with me. And I think I have it figured out. This little necklace is from Rocksbox and it is just the prettiest. Oh, you guys, Jeulia contacted me. Jeulia Jewelry contacted me. Wait till you see what's coming up for Mother's Day. I am so excited. It will benefit you. I am so excited about it. So stay tuned for that. Yay. I've made muffins on the channel before, many times before. They are delicious and they are, like I said, in the Keto Gatherings cookbook. I will leave this linked for you. It is one of my recommended. I love the Keto Gatherings, but my #1 cookbook is Keto for Foodies and Southern Keto. A baking cookbook was just released a few months ago that I did pick up. I haven't explored it yet. I'll leave both Southern Keto cookbooks. There's 2 now. I have not explored the second one too terribly much. I do have it. So I'll leave both of those down there, Keto for Foodies and Keto Gatherings. Those are the ones I recommend. I'll also leave the baking, but I don't, again, preview it. See what you think about it. Anyway, those are the ones I really recommend. Otherwise, look, Pinterest and online bloggers, it's free. It's free. Sugar-Free Londoner, nomnom.com, Joyful Eats. There's like 10 or 15 of them that I go to all the time. Skinny Taste, those kind of things, and it's free. So you know you don't need these cookbooks to follow a keto diet. Are they beneficial? Of course, I love them. I've used them. I used them very much at the beginning, and then now I use them off and on. And sometimes I get in the mood to go back to them and really look at them. I've said before, a cookbook to me, the difference between this and a blogger or Pinterest is typically, not all the time, because generally the websites I use aren't. A cookbook, the recipes have been tried and tested, like in test kitchens, and truly tested. So you can be sure of the ingredients, you can be sure of the nutrition facts and things like that. Online bloggers, not all of them, because I don't feel this way about nomnom.com, I don't feel this way about Skinny Taste and Joyful Eats, and I can't remember the ones off the top of my. Casey Trenum has a blog. Typically they're not overly tested, so the rate at which you can spend money on ingredients and not have something turn out is kind of high. That said, I tend to read the comments on a recipe, and really it helps vet the recipe, helps really see if it's going to be a good recipe, and then the modifications that people make. Pay attention to that, because then you can kind of see, okay, this is where the recipe has a little bit of trouble. I can modify it based on what these people suggest, and then generally it'll turn out better. So there you go. And again, I've said this before, in baking, in keto baking, I find that oat fiber and protein powder are essential in keto baking. If you're just making a little flatbread just to fine. If something like that, something quick, easy, microwavable, that kind of thing, a mug cake or something, it's fine if you don't have those things. But if you're going to be making muffins like I'm going to, you really need those ingredients. The texture, it goes a long way for the texture, and it also fills you up and keeps you full, so that you can have a keto muffin for breakfast and it does its job. Otherwise, just a keto almond flour muffin, I'm hungry in like 30 minutes. So that's that. And also those ingredients to me help mask the keto sugars that I'm not a fan of. Really, the only keto sugars I like are stevia. Stevia has no bitter aftertaste for me like it does for some people. I prefer stevia over all of them, and monk fruit sweetener. Those are my favorite. The ones that really tend to work the best in recipes are allulose and xylitol. Neither one react very well in my system. They cause acid reflux and nausea for me if I have too much. Boca Sweet, while I think is the #1 sugar for baking, you better be careful how much of that you eat, because it will not sit well in your system. So, but Boca Sweet is the best one as far as I'm concerned, as far as baking things. that's the best one. Has no cooling effect. It's just the best one. And knowing that it will cause some serious upset to your system keeps you from eating too much of it. Ha! Okay, so I'm gonna make these, and then I will see you when we make the stroganoff and the pizza. I am trying a new pizza recipe tonight. It is a fat dough recipe, and I don't know. We'll see. I'm not fond of fat doughs, and you know what? I may not even do that. You know what I have? This is what I have. I have a crust from the Fat Keto Company. This is a heat meat, and it is 8 slices, 143 calories per slice, and 1 net carb per slice. I think I'm gonna just use this crust, and then that way I'll have some leftovers to take in the camper, and I can basically eat half of it. And we'll have a hamburger and bacon pizza, because that's what I'm in the mood for. So that's what we will have for dinner tonight. And yeah, so I'll leave the recipe to the lady, to the blog that I was going to use tonight for pizza. I just discovered her blog. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful vlog. Doesn't mean it's great recipes. She's a great photographer, and her recipes look very beautiful. But you know, you never know till you try them. So there you go. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Ah, shh, so much talking. Well, I completely forgot the eggs. So, we're gonna have to put them in now because I'm not throwing out all these ingredients. Surely it won't taste, I mean, I don't know. I know baking is a science and you have to be precise with it, and there's a stepping order for a reason, or an order for a reason, whatever. Hopefully this works. If not, well, complete waste of ingredients. Surely it'll taste halfway decent. I can't believe I did that. Okay, so on the blueberry muffins, I am not the biggest fan of blueberries, but I kind of like a hint of flavor, so I only put 2 or 3 blueberries in each, and also that makes it easier, should I not be in the mood for blueberries, to remove them. And on the cinnamon pecan muffins, I did not put pecans in them because I got to thinking, if I frost these may be a great cinnamon roll option for me. So I decided to skip the pecans. If I really feel like pecans that day, well, I can stick a pecan on it. So yeah, and you saw I made a mistake. I forgot to put the eggs in. We'll see how that comes out. So they're in the oven for 30 minutes and I'll see you when they're all done. Also, I forgot to mention on the blueberry muffins, I use cake batter extract instead of the blueberry extract that the recipe calls for. You can use blueberry extract if you'd like. One time I made them, I didn't have any of the blueberry extract, which I do have now. And I used the cake batter and it was really, really good. Now you guys, I have a serious sweet tooth and I really enjoy yellow cake. So this was sort of similar to that. So that's why I continue to do it. It's delicious. And I will leave these linked for you. These are the only ones I use, the parchment paper cups. They're the best ones. They just work the best as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I'm gonna do a little experimenting here. I'm looking for a good biscuit recipe and all the ones that I've found are not what I'm looking for. So we're gonna do a little experiment here. It could be wasteful in ingredients, but I think it's worth a try. Okay, I'm just gonna make this simply and plain. And if it's a good recipe, well then we can experiment with seasonings. So I'm just going to do 1/3 of a cup of almond flour, 1/3 of a cup of protein powder, and 1/3 cup of oat fiber. And we want about, what is this, a half a teaspoon of salt. All right, and then we're gonna cut in, so 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of butter, maybe a hair more. We're gonna cut that in that. I should have mixed that up first, but the dry ingredients. And I need to put some baking powder in, hang on. So I'll do that too. About a teaspoon of baking powder. So I'll kind of whisk this a little bit first, because I didn't. All right, let me cut in the butter. The flour and sort of get it everywhere so that when you cook or bake the biscuits, it sort of breaks up into the biscuit and it's buttery and delicious. I used to make scratch biscuits all the time in the cast iron pan when I could eat gluten. Oh, they were so good. And don't skip this step. I know it's a pain, but don't skip it. You'll be sorry you did. All right, now I think we're gonna use a tablespoon of sour cream. And what was this? 1/3 of a cup of cream. Let's see what that does. Maybe we might need a little more cream. We can add. All right, I think that's good. It might be a little tight in the dough, so we'll have to see. Let me get some parchment out and we will roll and cut these very quickly. I don't think we're gonna need the, maybe. Now remember, I'm experimenting here. So, may needed less liquid, I'm thinking, and maybe more, you know, just less liquid altogether, or maybe a little more like oat fiber on this, or these may be too thin. We don't know. We're gonna have to see. All right, those look very thin and those look like they'll be decent. Okay, so I'm gonna put these in the oven. You could probably brush some salted melted butter over the top, but I'm not gonna. Okay, here they are. Oh my goodness. These always look so delicious, and I like that they're a little overcooked. That is my preference, always. Y'all know that. If that's not your preference, especially in my oven, it tends, Alexa, stop. It tends to, the temperature's off. I need to have it calibrated. But yes, I'm gonna let these cool, and then I might enjoy one. I need to make some icing for this. Cream cheese and butter and sugar and vanilla. And see how that tastes. I'll make that in a little bit. Okay, so let's see if any difference was made in these, putting in the eggs at the wrong time. Whew. Oh, they're so fluffy. I love the texture when you use the oat fiber and protein powder. No, delicious. If anything, may have aerated them a little bit more and even improved upon the texture. Maybe that was a happy mistake. We'll see when they're completely cool. That is the state texting me. I just had an alert sound because the vaccinations are available without appointment now. It scared the you-know-what out of me, or startled me. Okay, now here is the blueberry muffins, and we'll be able to see if there's a different texture. Yeah, see, the texture is different, even though the recipe is basically the same. So adding the eggs in at the end made it a little more, it's just a little more fluffy. A little more cake-like texture. They did sink a little bit afterwards, but it's a little less dense, a little more aerated, if you will. These are so good, no matter when you put those eggs in. I love these so much. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put 2 teaspoons of the cake batter extract in next time instead of the vanilla, instead of 1 vanilla, 1 cake, to pump up that flavor even more. And I'm gonna use this to make birthday cakes or cupcakes. It's so delicious. This is such a great basic recipe for muffins. I bet I could make strawberry muffins with this. Yeah, okay, so that's out of the cookbook. Delicious. I can't share the recipe with you because it's copyright, and I'm one who adheres to the rules. So there you go. Okay, so we'll check those biscuits when they come out. Oh, yummy. Okay, so should have left them thicker. And I need to use baking soda and baking powder, maybe a little bit of vinegar in them to kind of puff, to react a little bit. But here's the ones I rolled out thinner. I should not have done that. And here's the ones that I just rolled with my hand. So here are these. Oh, those are, no, that's not gonna work. But this might, yeah. Gosh, it smells like a biscuit. It's flaky like a biscuit, little crumbly, so maybe, I think I'll use less oat fiber. Because it's a little dry. And I think that's from the oat fiber. Okay, we're on to something here. So I'm gonna keep playing with this. These will be good for like little toasts in the mornings. Maybe more butter, less oat fiber, and yeah, keep them thick. Oh yeah, more butter, less oat fiber. So we'll play again another time. Alright, it doesn't look like much, but it's all done. And my pizza's in the oven. So this is Chandler's dinner. I'm just going to have it over some rice. And I basically just did the same recipe I did last time. I'll link that up in an iCard for you. I didn't really follow the recipe in the cookbook at all. So there you go. And there is my pizza. Oh my goodness, that looks so delicious. I really hope it's crispy. Hopefully. Good morning. Almost afternoon. It's 11:53 a.m. Friday the 30th of April. 70 degrees outside, I believe. It's a rainy, wet, very soggy day here. We have flooding going on, street flooding, nothing major, thankfully. Although it's quite the headache for some. We are leaving today. We are headed to Galveston today, and I have a counter full of groceries. I just ran to the grocery store. Oh my goodness, what a day. So I wanted to try these with you very quickly. I've tried the peanut butter ones, the salted caramel, and they're fine. But this is strawberry, and strawberry is my favorite. And H-E-B had a limited edition. They have their own creamery. So they had a limited edition 2 types of ice cream. One was chocolate covered strawberries, and one was chocolate, peanut butter banana. I love peanut butter. I love bananas, not banana flavoring so much, but bananas. I love strawberries, and I love chocolate covered strawberries. So that is for the reason for this purchase. So I'm gonna prop you up right here, and we're gonna give this a try. Let's see. There we go, that works. I'm very excited about this. Then I gotta pack for the camper, pack the groceries. I don't know. I don't get any strawberries, just chocolate. I don't like these. Darn. They're okay. The strawberry taste is odd. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I have a funny taste in my mouth. I was chewing mint gum a little while ago. Maybe that's it. And it's rainy. I'm stuffy, so maybe that's it. But I will finish this. And our biscuit disaster from yesterday, actually they were pretty good for toast this morning. They're very dry. They need lots of butter. So again, I'm gonna work on that. But, and then here are all of my muffins. They're coming with us, not all of them, but some are going in the fridge and some are going to come with us and some will go in the freezer. So, thank you so much for watching this week. I know it's been a lot of just messing around in the kitchen, playing around in the kitchen, and chit chat. So thank you so much. I know some of you are totally here for that, and I appreciate you very, very much. You know, we can't always have fun, exciting, adventurous vlogs because, you know, we can only go so many places, and I know a lot of you completely get that. So remember, today, this day that this vlog is going live is May 2nd, and this afternoon, I don't know when, we're gonna try and go live with the Carnival cruise ships coming in to Galveston. If we don't go live, just know that means we couldn't, or something happened, or there was no ship, or we missed the ship, or whatever the case may be. We'll try and post on Facebook and on YouTube and let you know what's going on, but as I won't be home, it's difficult to do that. So I will try, not Facebook, but YouTube. It's difficult to post in the community tab on YouTube when I'm not home. The app doesn't really, I don't know, I'll try. It's been updated, so I'll try. So just watch for that if you'd like to watch the cruise ships come in on a live. So, and worst case scenario, it'll be in the vlog for, you know, for this weekend. So there we go. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you. I hope that you are doing well. Please subscribe before you go and give this video a thumbs up if you're so inclined. It sure does help the channel. So thank you so much. And I will see you in the camper next time. Bye.